Hello, preceptors. I'd like to welcome you. My name is Scott Broderick. I am the program manager for the College of Central Florida's EMS program. And today I'd like to do a quick video for you folks so that you can see our new system that we're using, which is called Platinum Planner. And our EMT students right now will be using this to document the presentation. We used to have the old paper book. No, we finally, here at the college, have finally gone digital. And so they're going to be asking you to sign their phone or their device with those different forms. So I kind of wanted you guys to be familiar with it, and I was going to show it to you in this little quick video. So with that being said, let's actually show you the video here, and just drop me down here. So what they're going to do is when they get to the clinical, by the way, they have to clock in and clock out of their clinicals, by the way. So I'm going to get a record of that just so you guys are aware. But usually at the start of their clinical, they've got something to do, which is their unit checkoff. And then so we do ask that you guys, as you're doing your unit checkoff, that they go and find everything on our forms that they need to find. And now the part two is they're going to ask you at the end of the clinical to sign their evaluation. So I wanted to kind of show you guys. Now, by the way, it is the student's responsibility to fill out and to hand you their device, okay? So whether it be their phone or their tablet, that's what they're going to be using to document. So again, you're not going to see any of this. The things that you're going to see are the two forms that they are going to give you. Now, again, this is a test video, but I will tell you, by the way, one of the cool things about this is that it actually is going to, it gives them a map. It tells them where to go. Any information that we might have about the station, we're going to let them know about that. And if you have anything that you'd like to add or subtract from that, if you happen to see it, please feel free. Now, they are going to chart their patients, but the good news is you as preceptors don't have to do anything on this. You don't have to sign a form. You don't have to do anything. Okay, so all they're going to do is put that you were the one on the call. It's not a big deal, but again, that's all of their work to do. However, the work that you're going to have to do, again, and when I designed this, by the way, I designed it where it was the easiest possible thing I could do for you folks, and I understand that because again, you're helping us out, and definitely the only thing I want to do is just collect your signature at the end of the day, so that we can figure out exactly what they did or didn't do. So when they come in, they're going to do their ambulance check off, and again, they're going to be doing all of this as they go through there, and so. Again, I'm going to put my name in here and the time of my clinical. So again, they are going to do all of this stuff. Okay. Let's see here. I got there at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we understand, by the way, if you get a call and you can't check off the truck till noon, perfectly okay. But when they get the chance to do so, again, everybody's supposed to do the check off. Please do it. So again, it's got all of these things. And again, making sure that they know how to use the stretcher. Making sure that they know where all the O2 stuff is, making sure they know where all your intubation stuff is, or your jump bags. Again, this is what they're there to learn, and we want them to learn it. And of course, we want them to be helpful to you when you get out on scenes. Okay. And by the way, as far as letting them do things, for EMT, definitely, it's going to be basic life support skills. If they can do it, and let them do it if they can. Again, if something's going haywire and you need them to step back, just please communicate that to them. I can't stress that enough. And again, tell them your expectations. We want them to be, again, a productive member of your crew as well as a chance to learn things. If you need them to do reassessments, by all means, please. They've been taught assessment. Let them have some hands-on time. Please, I implore you. Feel free to let them do that, especially if it's a very low acuity patient. Let them go. Let them do what we've been training them to do. Okay. Now, when we get done, again, we're gonna Mr. Hardbutt, of course, because we all have fun with that a little bit. But again, all you're going to have to do, again, the crew, they're going to sign as a student, and when you come up here to the crew member, again, you're gonna sign here for the crew member. And again, by the way, the little rubber tips on like an iPad or iPhone or even an Android, they work really good. I just want to let you know about that. So again, you're going to sign that form. You're going to hit save. They've got a signature on it. You've got a signature on it. Everybody's happy with the world. Now, at the end of the clinical, they're going to come to you. And by the way, it does not have to be the exact end of the clinical. So let's say it's 7:30 at night and you're getting ready to wrap things up and you want to sign their form a little early. Guys, perfectly acceptable to do. Okay. This is just like our pink sheets that we had in the past. Okay, 4 is the grade that we want them to have. We want them to have a 4. What we don't want to have them is a 1. 1 is unsatisfactory. If you think they needed a little bit of help with something, please put that down. Satisfactory or excellent, we're perfectly okay with 3s and 4s, not a big deal. Okay, but if they did an excellent job, they were there helping you, please give them a 4. Okay, so again, we're going to put the student's name in here. You're not going to. They're going to put all this stuff in there. When the clinical started, and again, exactly what area they were, medic 99, because this is a test run, okay? And again, grade them to how well they did. Again, we like 3s and 4s. We're perfectly okay. If you want to give them straight 3s, I'm perfectly okay with that. They're perfectly okay with that. But if you do have something where they didn't do up to expectation, or again, they were completely unsatisfactory, please let me know about that. My email is broaders@cf.edu, but there's a simpler way even to do that. Again, have the student sign down here, but as you finish, again, you're going to put your name and title in here. Again, for EMTs, it is perfectly okay for an EMT to sign, okay? So the preceptor signature, again, we're going to put in there, he signs it. But if you think that I need to know about this, or any other of the lead instructors need to know about it, if you'll just click this little box right here, yeah. Now let's say that you screwed up and you accidentally put all 1s and you wanted to start over. You could either do 2 things. You could come up here and hit the reset button, or you can just simply change whatever you did. Until you hit submit, it's not a big deal. The biggest thing is, though, is please get your signature in there and your name and title. If you got those 2, and matter of fact, the student should already have your name and title put into this field. So all you have to do is get their little device and then sign it. That's all you need to do. Okay. And again, the little rubber tipped pencils work really good for these, by the way. So again, we did that. We've saved it. And that's all that you're going to have to do as a preceptor. Everything else is a responsibility of the student. One of the things I was very mindful of when I was creating this was whatever is easiest on you folks. They should hand this stuff to you, simply put, okay? That's it for the forms, and at that point they would submit their documentation, and we'll go from there. Matter of fact, it's telling me right now I got an error message. So again, they're going to put in, now when they say the preceptor, by the way, they're actually going to put in that that one of us was, it's actually, they're going to be using me as a preceptor. So they're going to select that, just so you know. Now, with that being said, again, all you guys should have to do is sign those forms. That's all you need to do, okay? The one for the ambulance checkoff, and then the one for the actual evaluation of the student at the end of the clinical. Folks, I can't tell you, thank you so much for training the new generation of that's coming out. Remember, you were a student once, and you wanted those hands-on experiences. We want you to have those hands-on experiences. We want them to be productive, and if they're not meeting your expectations, if they're not meeting the qualification, remember, they're learning right now. But if they're doing something that you think needs to be corrected, number 1, correct them. And number 2, let us know about it so we can reinforce that correction. We want that to happen, okay? Again, thank you for all of you do. And I know I don't get out there enough to see all of you. And believe me, building this system has definitely taken a lot of my time. However, if you guys have any questions, broaders@cf.edu, my cell phone number, 352-572-6986. I will put it in the video recording as well so that you have access in case you need it. Folks, thank you all for everything that you do. Please be safe out there and take care.